Hello. I went down the corridor here, but for no real reason. Hulas ends up being pretty much the contact that we would need to talk to if we ended up having and doing the Geno Haradan side quest, which we're not doing, so he's just talking gibberish, but we still have the Shady Rodian to talk to. Why do you bother me, human? I do not wish to speak to you. Well, tough shit. I want to talk to you. I've got very important items to find on the planet, so maybe you know something about it. I just wanted to ask you a few questions. Why are you just standing here in a corner? We don't really care. What we care is what we care about. I just wanted to ask you a few questions. I'm not here to give you knowledge. Do business with me or leave. Oh, he's got business to do. Business? I trade and sell Pazak cards for those that have interest. If you have interest, then we can do business. Otherwise, leave. Dude, he's got like smuggled Pazak cards. He's got like those fake knockoff Pokemon cards, or really any other, but Pokemon cards, you know, like printed on plastic or like extra holographic when your Pokemon has like 2000 hit points. That's what he's got, totally, yeah. He's got plus minus 1, 2, 6, not 1 or 2 or 3. Fine, I'll leave. Good. Dude, his dad works at Nintendo. There's a door here that we haven't checked, and that should be like a bar where they play Pazak and also do the racing. But oh, you can hear, or is it? I think you can hear the speeder engines. No, it's just.
How much for all this stuff, Tybark?
For the Sith, a month's pay. But since you are a member of the Republic, I will charge you a week's salary. Hey, that's racist. Neutrality, huh? Fortunately, he's a Rodian.
Tybark. Catch you next week.
So there are people who play favoritism here. Favoritism, anytism. Assistant. It was about to be read assassin. No, it's not an assassin, right? Hello, have you seen any artifacts recently?
Tybark hates the Sith, so he's always giving us Republic soldiers discounts. I bet he gives you Jedi a great deal.
Ah, finally. It's worth being a Jedi instead of trying to conceal this. So this guy is here just to have exposition dialogue, but okay. Tiva, what did he said? Tivark Luowan. Have you heard the news? They say the Sith slaughtered a secret Jedi outpost on Dantooine in a vile and cowardly sneak attack. There's a lot of Rodians that we're talking to. Yet despite this monstrous act, the Selkath authorities insist on maintaining their neutrality, and the Sith walk amongst us like vermin in the streets of Ahto City. But my feelings about the Sith are well known around Ahto City. I shall spare you further outbursts. What may I do for you? Yeah, so if his attitudes are well known on Ahto actually, the Sith wouldn't do any business with him at all. And I guess it's still fine because he's got the freedom of association and just not sell anything to Sith altogether. And he doesn't have to be neutral. He's a privateer. I think that's the word. It's not like a pirate, right? He's a private business owner, to be precise, instead of introducing any confusion. So he may refuse business to any and all Sith, and he wouldn't be in any way penalized or fined by Selkath authorities, because he's not here to uphold neutrality. He's just doing business here, and he can be here to take up a storefront from someone who would sell anything to Sith and help them on their campaigns, I guess. But again, of course, it's not like, again, the Sith are presented as an alternative to Republic with its own merits rather than just faceless guns. That's one of the reasons, I'm pretty sure, other than, you know, just make them look like stormtroopers, for all the Sith to have fully enclosed suits of armor, including the helmets with reflective coating where you can't see their faces, other than maybe officers. Anyway, that while all the Republics have open helmets, or at least helmets with their faces visible, so that they're humanized, because they're the good guys. Let me see what you have in stock. What could he possibly have? As you wish, human. My inventory contains the finest Aratech equipment you can find on Manan. All of it far superior to the Churka Corp swill the Sith are so fond of. We're not buying parts, he's got only 2, I don't remember, we've got some... Like, we're not gonna buy anything, just a glance. We bought parts at the little kiosk. Maybe I blew it. Let me have a look at it. It's because now the Selkat now seem more distant than before. They treat members of the Republic at arm's length only. I hope this does not negatively impact our trade. If they give too much deference to the Sith, then the monsters will simply come in and take over. But my feelings about Sith are well known. Yes. So what's the part? It's still 200. That's the discount that I'm offered? Fuck you. So there we have it. It's just a little store. And as we are passing these guys, who argued against these guys, in here as we were coming from here, they said, the Republic says the Sith Empire is not stupid enough to attack the core worlds. And the Sith said, well, you don't know, we just might. And we know from the Old Republic that they eventually will, that they do eventually. So it will happen. And why wouldn't they attack? If they're winning and they're destroying all the Republic worlds on the outside, they're going from outside in, collapsing in on the core worlds, they will attack the core worlds eventually. Because why would they want to leave any of the opposing or like adversarial government left alive just because it's core world or traditional or some shit like that? One way or another, like I said, in the Old Republic, Malgus led the attack on Coruscant and sacked Coruscant. They won. Sith conquered Coruscant. Visitors Hotel. Oh yeah, that's the side quest area, and we won't have much in here right now, I don't think. But it's fine, we're exploring, we're looking for someone who would know something about the Starforge map. A note reads, this room is sealed by order of the Selkath High Court. Only court-appointed arbiters may enter. Alright, so we can't tinker with evidence unknowingly, that's fine. That's locked, but we can just fuck it up. Also, there is a probe here, a camera probe, which would capture all the events that we would be appointed to arbiter against. Instead of looking for shit, we would have video evidence, which it's a cool quest. You can do it, and it was a difficult quest for me because it's about finding the truth. And when you find the truth, you can tell the truth, or you can defend your client. You know, like a what is it, attorney, lawyer. Yeah. This one is also... What about this one? This one is not activatable at all. Intriguing. And this, we break into this one, and all we get is a med pack. Fucking thanks. Cool game. T3, lead the way then, since you want to be obstinate, stubborn, and in the way. So yeah, the Sith will attack core worlds. If they keep winning, they'll get through the outer or mid-rim worlds until they hit the core worlds, and they did attack Coruscant. They won on Coruscant, and then according to the treaties, they gave the Coruscant back. But the victory is already there. They already won. Ignis, listen. Oh hey, is that right? His name is Ignis, and the icon is like a flame. Is that deliberate? That would be cool, but I don't think. He'll and like this here, red and yellow too. It just might be deliberate. I'm not sure. That's kind of cool. Right, Ignis.
Sorry, buddy, but the hotel is closed. Ever since the murder, the Selkath have made me keep this place locked up tight. Only the Selkath authorities, and those authorized by them, are allowed in.
That's fine, bro. Why does your hotel consist of 4 rooms to rent? Is it because we've got technical limitations and it's only an illusion for the gameplay's sake rather than being like 3-star, 50, 200 rooms to sell, something like that? Multiple stories as well? What murder? I am authorized by the Selkath government. Who are you? Have you seen a star map? Yep. Have you seen a star map? A what? I think I should just ask, have you seen a star map? Because that's what we are doing here. and then I'm gonna lie that I'm Selkat government. But I think I'm gonna headcanon it. I'm gonna. Julie, are you having a run there? I know that you're old and you need the movement to, you know, not die of old age, and to keep your organism on its toes, quite literally. But hey, come down there. I'm not gonna say, have you seen a star map? I'm gonna say, like I said in the beginning with our conditions, I'm looking for. I'm an archaeologist. I'm looking for artifacts of old. I've heard there was an ancient civilization on this world. Have you heard any rumors? Have you seen any sightings of an ancient site, ancient ruin, ancient technology? Are the Selkats talking about this? Is there anything to investigate? I'm writing my dissertation, something like that, rather than I'm a Jedi sent by the Council to destroy Malak, and I need the star map that leads to Starforge to defeat him. Can you tell me where it is? Have you seen us? I'm an archaeologist and I'm looking for artifacts on this world. For my study, I'm writing a dissertation. I've followed clues that lead me to believe that there is a previous civilization here. Have you seen anything of it? Have you heard about any of it?
A what? Nah, never heard of it. Now, this area is closed on account of the murder, so you're gonna have to leave.
Oh, we don't get to lie anymore? Then I guess we don't care anymore. I'll be going now.
Yeah. Maybe you can find someplace else to stay.
It's like he wants to kick you out. Like, you want your business. Like, remember there was COVID virus pandemic. I'm saying this out loud and loudly as well because fuck YouTube. What are they gonna do? Ban me for this? SARS-CoV-2 virus vaccine lockdown. Unhealthy wear mask situation, and everyone was complaining, oh no, it's 2 weeks of forced leave, like, you know, everything needs to be closed for 2 weeks only, and I need a haircut, I deserve my haircut, and like people who run restaurants that constantly go out of business are like, yeah, but we need people to pay me so that I can keep being in business, even though I'm already in debt. I'm running my business so well that I can barely survive for 2 weeks without work. So he's in this situation, and he wants to kick you out instead of try to disregard the orders and take you, kind of sort of under the table, as in not type you in on the ledger but take the money. Like, again, there is the door here that you can't operate, and he can lock it up nice and tight.
Sure.
And not say anyone that shit is going on. Like, we broke into this room already. These two rooms are locked down, and there should be police. That would be a part of the illusion. I've put a few Selkath in a different uniform here, and they'll say, "Go away, civilian. This is a murder scene," or something like that. And then you would come in with the credentials saying that I'm appointed and I need to know what's going on. Instead of, "Oh, this is opened. Just don't go into those rooms because they're locked up anyway." And I'm not gonna sell you a room. 1 of 4, yeah. Republic Embassy. Oh, hey, there is a Republic Embassy. So there we are. In this empty fucking hall. Looking for our magical thing. So. A quick save later. We're about to... Damn, guys, you've got some leak here. Shit's fucking steaming. Like, is that like a... interior decoration, like, you know, those little fountains or like walls of water, maybe they flow over a glass as well to give that shimmering look, and a bunch of little plants down there in gravel to have like a little living feature wall. The water flows down, right? Obviously. Is this like the opposite, where it's not that it's a flowing water because we're on a fucking water world? So that's not the decoration. The decoration is that it's steaming up, and someone can burn their fucking skin on this. Sounds like something Star Wars would do. Yeah, totally. So, guys, you've got a leak. You gotta fix this.
I'm sorry. I'm on duty, citizen. Please refer any questions to our diplomatic corps. Thank you.
Right, core. Corpus, not core. Fix your leak. He'll say the same. He's just a nobody. Right. Roland 1. Of course, a single syllable last name. in tradition of Star Wars. Listen, Roland MacDonald, I'm looking for artifacts.
Welcome to Manan. I'm Roland Wan. As the official representative of the Republic Embassy on this planet, I'm here to help all citizens of the Republic should they require aid.
Luckily, I'm a citizen of the Republic. Why are your soldiers loading so much KotOR? Well, because it's war and everyone needs healing. I have some questions about Ahto City. That could be it. I'm on a mission from a Jedi Council. Perhaps you can help me with it. I have some questions about Ahto City.
A beautiful place, Ahto City. A paradise on the water. But remember, within the city itself, the Selkath have absolute authority. They're a tough race, but fair. Obey the Selkath laws, keep the peace, and you should encounter no problems. I assume you received a visitor guide to the city when you docked your ship. I regret there is little I can tell you that's not in the visitor guide, my good Jedi. My duties rarely permit me to venture beyond the walls of the Republic Embassy.
Oh yeah, I totally got the flyer. I don't think we got any flyers. Second, total authority. Good thing they're neutral, because otherwise they should align with the Sith, with their total authority and authoritarian government. Because we want democracy, shouldn't they be good and democratic? Total authority. Imagine if police had total authority, and you know how it sounds. You know how it sounds. But imagine that's not what they meant. That they can come in and just smash everyone, or just fucking fire their gats into anyone who does anything silly, jaywalks or something. It just means that, yeah, the police has the authority to uphold the law, obviously. So if they see a crime, they will pursue it. They will stop you. Like you're breaking the traffic laws, they'll stop you, obviously, and they'll stop you every time. Is that authority? Is that the absolute authority to actually stop you when you're doing crime? Because it sounds like they're trying to make it sound harsh. Also, he said with that, tough but fair. That's an oxymoron. You're either tough or you're either fair. Fair isn't tough. Tough is tough. Fair has to be fair. I know that's not much descriptive, but the punishment should be adequate to the crime, is what fair is. In case of here, with all the uphold the laws and such, it should be adequate. If they're tough, then for a small crime, they would give you a lot of trouble. Like if you smuggle any KotOR, they'll fucking kill you. Not put you in jail for 25 years, not put you in jail for a lot, not charge you a massive fine, not chop your hand off, they'll kill you for it. This isn't fair. Nah. So yeah, fuck the pigs. Fuck the pigs. Why are your soldiers loading so much KotOR? Yeah, so that's what we've learned about Ahto City. Again, I'm an archaeologist, and I'm writing my dissertation about a certain extinct civilization. Have you perhaps heard of Selkath or anyone talking about any recently discovered artifacts? Any rumors of that? Any sightings of that?
Oh, of course. Of course, I'll do whatever I can. But I'm only a simple diplomatic representative of the Republic. I doubt I can be of any use to the Jedi Council.
To the academics. I seek a star map, the remnant of an ancient and forgotten race. Right, so that kind of feeds into my fantasy. But we can still not name a star map. Ruins or artifacts of remnants of an ancient and forgotten race.
An ancient and forgotten race?
Yes.
You think it may be here on Manan?
Yes. You know something.
Well, perhaps. But if you want to get information about that, you'll have to do something for me first.
Right. Good thing I've got Force Persuade, huh? What do you want me to do? Come on, tell me. Come on, tell me. You want to tell me? I think I'll be going. I'll quit on the main quest. I mean, I didn't like the game at all. How deep are we in? 150 episodes. Like, how many of them was the mod? Let's go with 150. Who cares? So it's like 70 hours in. We can quit right now. I didn't like it anyway, right? Like I said, we're already here. What are you gonna do? Stop? No. You want to tell me.
Don't think you can manipulate me, Jedi. The Republic Diplomatic Corps has to deal with the Sith all the time, so we're very resistant to mental influence. Your only real choice is to help me so I can help you.
I think I'll be going now. I'm not helping you. What are you gonna do about it? Do you need my help more than I need yours? Do you want the Sith to win? Also, mental training, whatever, Sith influence. Sith is as in Sith Empire, ruled by the Sith. They've got citizens, not everyone is Force sensitive. How many Dark Jedis, or Sith Lords just come in here to mind trick you into something? How often of an occurrence is that you have to worry about your will and having training against that? Because I would think it's not that often. That's something I would expect from the Sith, actually, because, you know, Republic actually has openly has Jedi's allied with them, so they would send off a Jedi and try to mind trick someone for the greater good, quote unquote, quote from the greater good, unquote. So they would need the training against mind tricks, like mental influence, is what I wanted to say. But they don't, because they're evil and we need to defeat them easily as well. Right, I'm playing on normal. Anyway, I should maybe crank it up. Fuck it. What do you want me to do?
We were using a submersible reconnaissance droid in the ocean surrounding Ahto City, and it was damaged. It took a data recording of the outside of the city before being driven off by the Phyraxan sharks, but while it was returning to the surface, it encountered difficulties and was disabled. Its automatic systems floated it to the surface, but we could not retrieve it in time. The Sith were applying subtle pressure to the Selkath authorities for some reason we've not determined, and were able to delay us long enough that they could retrieve the droid before we did. The droid's data centers are heavily encrypted, so it will take the Sith several days, we believe, to get to its data. It was captured 12 hours ago. It is imperative that we get it back.
Alright, so, see, all this could have been achieved by saying, I'm an archaeologist and I'm doing a dissertation, instead of saying, I'm a Jedi on a mission from Jedi Council, we need to destroy Malak and save the galaxy, and this is a secret mission, will you help me? And pray that this fucking droid over here, the 2 Republic soldiers and this guy is not gonna just spill the beans everywhere and Sith will learn about all this. I mean, Malak already knows, but that's not to say that he knows that we're here right now. We might be somewhere else doing something else. So, and also, to be fair, he would have forces protecting that already, so maybe movement of the Sith, maybe I'm a military guy looking for something, and he could have, anyway. So the ambassador could have said, yeah, we had a probe and it registered something. We got some transmission, but it wasn't clear because it was attacked by Phyraxan and then the Sith captured it. So we need it back. That might help you. But if you're just a researcher, I don't know if you can do anything about it. And I'd be like, I've got help, you know, this and that, whatever. I'll do it. I'll help you. What's to lose? What would you lose over this? Like, we don't know each other, you know. If you lose the probe, then you lost the probe. You might as well just have. You haven't hired anyone else to do it so far. Why haven't you done that? Maybe you've got a team that I can join just to. You know, right? Why aren't you fixing this before I came? Thank you. Very sounds airtight, especially on a water planet, right? Where is the droid? What do you want me to do? I'm not your errand runner. I'm not, but what is this recording? But I'm not an errand runner, but yeah, we are ought to cooperate to get that recording. We're sort of asking for this, so, and he's gonna lead again. Why isn't he investigating or trying to get it back himself? Was he waiting for a capable Jedi? Is that the only thing that he would divulge information? What if we had 2 blasters and a heavy armor instead of Jedi robes and a lightsaber? Would we also be assumed to be a Jedi? What is this recording?
It's intelligence information about Sith activities on Manan, as well as some oceanographic reports on the local marine life.
Where's the droid? In the Sith base. What do you want me to do? Retrieve it, I guess. I'm not your entrant. But we're gonna ask, what do you want me to do? Only we're gonna mean, so what's the plan? How would I enter? Where would I look for it? Which would mean, where's the droid also? What do you want me to do? In the sense of, I explained.
It's heavily guarded, we're sure, in the Sith embassy here on Manan. Since we have no remaining soldiers to spare, and certainly not our elite ones, we have no one capable of entering the Sith base and retrieving it. That is what we would ask you to do.
You would ask a simple researcher like me to infiltrate a Sith base? what if they capture me? And it will turn out that I was sent by you, by the Republic. Won't that be taken as like breaking of the neutrality here? Also, if they have used gentle pressure on the Selkath government to let them get it, something. Can't you report back that that's your probe, and they have it? The Sith would destroy the evidence, I guess. I guess it's fine, because that would mean that there is subterfuge going on all the time anyway, even though overtly they argue in the streets. One is aggressive, one is more passive, defensive. They try to not hit each other in the face, but the main organs here, like ambassadors and whatever, and the bases are trying to undermine one another actively. And this is what you're here for, so you should have your elite forces available to do these things. What else are you doing? Are you hiring me? Would you hire anyone then? Would it be fine? I've got people. I don't know. We could have gone with this, but like I think that's quite of a flaw where you can sort of quote unquote be anything you want. You can be a lightsaber wielder, a warrior, a mage, but you can also wield blasters and not really lean into the Jedi fantasy, because you just can. But that's not reflected in how the world would react to you in this situation. And also, like I said, so Malak knows there is a star map in here, so it should be heavily guarded. Now, not only because on every world that should be so. Not only because he already knows now that I'm coming for him and coming for them, but also because it's the secret to his power, and he doesn't want anyone to have any of it, no matter who's chasing after it. Is it like a plan of keeping a low profile where nobody's looking? So if there is like on Tatooine, there's like a sea of sand. So where would you look for anything on a sea of sand? Hardly anywhere to start, right? So, but then imagine you're Malak and you're just setting up a massive base in there. Someone would think there must be something there and try to get in there. So that might be an answer, but again, I'm not willing to give them the benefit of the doubt here. That's Malak's solution to protect his most valuable assets. Especially since Malak wasn't the brain of the operation in the first place. He's just big and powerful and angry. Revan was the brains. How can I get in the Sith base? Also, the ambassador started off by saying it's heavily guarded. That's not what I asked. I asked what's the plan. How do I get in the Sith base? Can I get back to you on this? I do not want to get involved. Yeah, so we won't be. I mean, we're gonna try looking. I think I just won't get involved, and I'll see if I can get anything out of this from the Sith embassy. Because I've already got a lead here. And I could play a double agent. And also, I'll play with the Sith, not with the Republic all the time. I do not want to get involved. Can I get back to you on this?
If you want to find information about ancient ruins on your star map or whatever it is, I think this is your best choice. But you will have time to consider your options. And when you come to the only conclusion possible, I will be here to tell you how we can work together.
That's fine. So we've got a clue. We can basically stop looking for anything else, but like I said, I'm gonna try to find the Sith embassy and try to get this quest from them, since I'm fucking red. And I'm spitting at the Republic any chance I get anyway. So is that the whole area here? Republic Enclave. Oh right, the door was closed, was it? Or is it opened and I just didn't enter? I'm gonna give it a quick glance, and I will I would like to direct your attention to the buttons down underneath the video player, where it says that you could subscribe when I say subscribe, and it flashes in rainbow RGB colors. It says Republic security clearance is required to enter. RGB colors to get your attention to, indeed, subscribe and like the video, which should also be now highlighted in RGB colors. for you to interact with this video and every other video on my channel, preferably by watching and sharing it with your friends. And because this will be it for today, thanks for watching, hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully we will see each other in something I play for you for free. And if you don't like any of my content, it's entirely your fault.